Okay, and welcome back to Star Ocean: The Last Hope. Sorry about that. New recording setup. But that doesn't matter because I have to redo something.
We're playing on a huge wall-mounted TV.
It's bigger than the one on Lemuris.
Oh my.
So this is the Grigori. Everyone, please step back. I have never had an opportunity to destroy a Grigori before, but this should be sufficient.
What? Hey, Bacchus!
Cover your ears. So the explosive power of a specialized warhead was sufficient. My calculations were correct.
They must have been very, precise calculations.
Well, anyway, our work here is done. Now the Cardinon will... What's that? It's the Cardinon from before!
Here I come with my ride armor.
Are we too late?
Yes.
I'm gonna cry, bro.
The last of our epiphanies. You inferior beings. You shall have no forgiveness!
Listen to me, please! The Grigori, the epiphanies of guidance, they're dangerous! The evolution they cause isn't natural! If you keep this up, you'll meet the same fate as your home planet!
We have become gods! The epiphanies of guidance have made us gods!
You're not becoming gods! You're becoming irrational monsters! Nobody should want that!
The epiphanies of guidance have made us all who are one!
And one who are all.
All who are one! We are gods! Gods of the cosmos!
It's no use, Edge. He's not going to listen to anything we say.
But...
Inferior beings, you shall be crushed unto dust!
Speaking of dust,
I guess we're just gonna have to kill
What
him.
is happening to him?
Wait, this is...
Yes, what we saw on Lemuris.
His body is getting all weird.
congratulations, your Cardinon evolved into a monstrosity.
So did you have to play up through...
Yes.
Wow.
You can skip cutscenes in this game.
That's cool.
Why? Why did this have to happen? Damn it! Damn it! Damn it all to hell!
Wow, he actually said it.
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it, cats! Oh!
Must make the most of our training.
Okay, so you have to wait for him to open his big front area in order to be able to hurt him.
Huh.
But he also has a giant fuel laser that he just shoots from there too. This might seem like deja vu for Mark because we've recorded this before, but we have no idea what happened to the file.
It just disappeared.
Why does it take so long for Bacchus to get his, does it take so long for Bacchus to attain his frickin' self-repair skill?
You know what one of the coolest things about Monster Hunter World is?
What?
You can watch all the monsters fight each other. And the animations they have are like so realistic. We're like,
ooh, weakness to ice grants no guard status, rate, rush gauge plus 2. I don't think I'd really use Phase's scan enemy skill all that much throughout this game.
For a second there, I panicked because I saw that the screen wasn't doing anything over there, but that's just what it looked like.
Scan enemy is a skill that Bacchus can get as well, which obviously makes sense since not only is he a cyborg, but he's constantly pulling holographic computer shit out from nowhere.
Wow.
But in Phase's case, I think scan enemy is more akin to like he's pulling out a tricorder or something. Which would make sense. The Star Ocean series was actually inspired by Star Trek. Ow!
Yikes.
Oh yeah, I forgot Edge had healing symbology. Oh, that did a decent amount of damage. Oh! Thank you, FaZe. You got off Ice Needles right in his weak spot. Well, you know how in some RPGs critical hits are usually considered like you hit an enemy's weakness or whatever?
Uh-huh.
These bosses are kind of going off of that sort of logic where it's like you have to get a critical hit, but the weak spot is a physical place you actually have to aim for one of them. Ow, 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 ow. Come on, open your front laser gates.
Open the gates! Open the laser gates! Open the laser gates!
Come on.
You're not going anywhere! I'm just gonna keep pushing you against the wall.
Oh, sheesh. Why are my computer-controlled allies so stupid? Well, he's dead. Get up, you. Alright, I need a healer, so, actually, you have, Alright, get in here, Lim. Ow. Start fairy healing, everyone, please. Thank you!
There we go. Yikes.
FaZe. Yeah, that is loud up there. Right berries. 30% to everybody. Stone Rain! Stone Rain! Oh! That Stone Rain got him when he had his weak point exposed.
Nice.
Ow.
Ow.
He's resistant to fire, so Lynn's attacks aren't going to do much. That's one of the reasons I didn't want to swap her out for FaZe. I mean, that's why I didn't want to swap out.
Ooh, Edge is not looking too good.
Cram some big berries down his throat, he'll be fine.
He just goes over to him with a big pile of berries, like, eat these!
Actually, I want to know something. How in the... like, Bacchus is over here, Lim's over there. Like, if I have him use, say, berries on, like, Edge or Fate, like, how is he doing...
Is he throwing them?
Ugh. Sorry about that. But yeah, like, how does that work? It's just like...
Didn't you ask the same thing for a lot of RPGs?
Well, in RPGs where the characters are all lined up next to each other, you know?
Yeah, but I guess I should have said action RPGs. Like,
Some RPGs don't let you use certain things unless you're like right next to the person.
I usually think of tactical RPGs as doing stuff like that.
Not always. I mean, it really depends on the RPG. But, I mean, when you need to save a character's life, isn't it great that you can just ignore physics and logic?
Yeah. Giant death beam attack!
Uh,
100,000 volts! This force breaker!
ow, ow, ow.
Oh
ow.
yeah, that's right. I remember one of the reasons that this boss is annoying. It's because its weak spot is where the giant death laser comes from.
Yeah, its weak spot is pretty much where the giant football laser comes from.
Well, that's stupid.
It's like risk and reward or some. Ow.
Yikes.
Of course, if you hit him fast enough, you can actually stun him and stop him from attacking.
Huh.
Galvanic shock!
I'm actually doing decent damage to him when he doesn't have his weak spot open. Because I'm kind of over level.
Good.
But these bosses are
There it is!
Galvanic shock!
annoying. Oh crap, limbs down.
No! Healer down! Healer down!
Ow. Daggone it. Stupid lightning disco ball of death. Just wait till I have my own lightning disco ball of death. That won't be till near the end of the game.
Ow, 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 ow.
100!
Ow! 100? Ow!
100? Blah!
Too late. You're not going anywhere. Rising blade.
Nice one!
Oh, got a critical hit on there.
Cool.
Come on, open.
Too late.
Ah.
Portal rocks!
Portal Rocks. This episode was brought to you by Portal Rocks.
Jiggling that hiney. You get,
Ow,
those-
ow,
you get that lightning attack. Gigolo.
You do know that's a male prostitute, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Follow Hail of
Oh,
Stones!
limbs not looking good.
I hope she doesn't lose a limb.
Okay.
Ow. Explosions!
Explosion!
Ow.
Yeah! Oh gosh!
Ow, ow, ow,
Giant
ow.
death laser.
Death laser! You'll get caught up in the death laser!
Cannot escape!
Backhand of death! Backhand of death!
Ah,
Oh yeah, I forgot. Retreat blast! Ow, ow,
well, limb's gone.
ow! Again. I've got a lot of fresh sage. Whoops.
Nothing to worry about now.
Ow. Strafe shot. Oh, I forgot about this.
What is going on?
I forget exactly what it's called, but it's like everyone's using, everyone's using a special combo attack. If you activate rush mode and then press a special attack button at the same time, pretty much, you can go in and you can do that.
Huh.
It's something I haven't done till now because, honestly, it's something I forgot about, and there he dies!
Good.
As I feared, things do not always go according to theory.
Things do not always go according to theory.
Useful experience indeed.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
This feels pretty good, Kate.
She went up 2 levels.
This body
Nice.
of mine would still seem to have hidden potential.
His body still seem to have hidden potential.
Now loading.
Edge, we did it!
Hey, how come Edgy's still mad?
Huh?
Well, honey, I think Edge wanted to be able to save him, you know?
Edge truly is an impressive man, isn't he?
I don't really get it. But I know those rocks are worse than the baddest bad guy. So I'm not gonna be mad at these people anymore, okay?
And you're just as impressive, Limmel.
Let's hurry to the reactor, people. We're gonna shut that tractor beam down and get out of here.
Right!
It's like...
Filthy, inferior beings. We are taking you with us.
Because it's holding a thermal detonator! Ho ho ho, I like this kind of scum.
Look out!
No!
Bacchus!
Bacchus, are you alright?
Operation Level C. Repair feasible. I have slightly limited use of my left leg and right arm, but it is not a problem.
Ooh, you big dummy. I was so scared. But... thank you, Kay. You saved our lives.
It is nothing to concern yourselves with. I have only done what should be expected of a comrade.
I see. Can you walk?
Locomotion may prove somewhat difficult, but I will manage.
Don't push yourself. Help me out here, FaZe.
Of course. You are indeed as heavy as you look.
Forgive me, I am in your debt.
Don't worry about it. You saved our lives. This is nothing.
I'm afraid he really is heavy.
That's the weight of our lives, FaZe. Deal with it.
This is the weight of our lives.
Believe me, I am.
That sounds like a sitcom. The weight of our lives.
Bacchus has left the party. Gee, I can't possibly imagine why.
Bacchus's ship is in the docking bay.
You actually made that joke last time when we recorded this.
I remembered. But I had to say it again. Because it was just too perfect.
on the elevator. Honestly, though, Bacchus leaving the party isn't even that much. There's, like, no combat the whole time he's incapacitated, so...
I'm finished here.
Me too. Then this... should do it.
It's really hard to press the one
Generator
button.
shutdown confirmed.
And the tractor beam is down.
Yeah, it's like,
Success.
this should do it.
Now what?
I don't know. We just shut down the generator, so there shouldn't be...
Allow me to investigate. Limmel, would you mind climbing down for a moment?
She was using him as a chair.
I have detected the activation of an emergency power system. A countdown to warp seems to have been initiated.
A countdown to warp? Huh?
It would appear to be an emergency evacuation system built into the Cardinon mothership.
Evacuation? To where?
I'm unable to locate the preset coordinates in my database. I believe it is uncharted space, to which no established routes exist.
And at this rate, we'll be taken along with it when the countdown ends.
Yes, and if we are cast away into such uncharted space, there is an exceedingly high probability that we will never be able to return.
Wait, what?
Please do not worry. My search of our surroundings shows an emergency bypass up ahead. Please use it to escape and return to your ship.
Bacchus, you're not...
As you can see, my present condition will not allow rapid movement. Please, forget about me, and go quickly.
Do you really think we're going to leave you?
With your assistance, I have successfully fulfilled my duty. I have no particular regrets.
What?
No, Baki.
Baki.
You're coming with us, Kay.
Please, don't concern yourselves. It's not as if I'm going to die.
Even if not, you'll still never be able to return, correct?
That might as well be death!
Mr. Edge, I believe you are the ranking officer among all those present. It is your duty to make a realistic decision for yourself and your crew.
Screw realism, I'm gonna have my cake and eat it too, damn it.
Please think rationally. What you see before you is nothing more than broken scrap. Feel free to cast it aside, without any feelings of guilt.
No, don't be ridiculous! You aren't scrap to us at all. You sacrificed your own safety to save our lives. You're our friend.
Miss Raimi. No, it is not to be. Please release my hand and hurry.
No, I won't. We're getting out of here together, and that's final.
I'm helping too. I don't want to lose a friend. I would be so sad, Kay.
Limmel.
You'd better just give up, Bacchus. Once my old childhood pal and this little girl here get going, there's really no stopping them.
I think it would be best if we all leave together, don't you? And I believe you said it yourself.
Only doing what should be expected of a comrade, was it? This might get a little bumpy, but you can deal with it, right?
He's rather sturdy. I think he can deal with it.
What do you think you're trying to...
Let's go for a ride!
I'm gonna take him for a ride.
All right, we're out of time. Make a dead run for the countless people, and don't let go of our friend here.
Yes,
sir.
Between you and Mr. Crow, I've certainly met some outrageous people lately. Not that I'm complaining.
Countdown to warp initiated. Activating all bulkheads. Bulkheads.
Bulkheads.
Not bunkheads. By the way, I always say that. By the way,
Bulkheads.
it's a common slip I do. The bulkheads are closing. We gotta hurry. Run,
Run,
hurry, hurry, run, hurry, hurry. I've got to move it.
They're closing.
Slowly close.
Just a little further! Keep going, people!
Kay,
I'm barely certain the next bulkhead is the last one.
Come on! This is it! The final stretch!
And then a bulkhead just closes on top of Bacchus while they're
He's like-
falling.
oh no, it's gonna close.
Enough already. Put me down at once and go.
I thought we'd been through this.
Don't make us waste our breath with your nonsense, Bacchus!
Why are you stopping? You'll be trapped here as well.
Boing, boing, boing.
Who are you?
You're not the red-haired man after all.
Huh?
I wonder who that was.
It looks like she used a lightning symbol.
I don't think she was a Cardinon.
Red-haired man. Did she mean...
I'm afraid I can only see the ceiling, and thus am at a loss to fully digest the current situation. But I believe we had best hurry.
That's right! Move it, people!
Go!
They're trying to keep it a secret, but it's pretty well known by this point from Star Ocean fans that she's basically another playable party member.
You can usually tell that based on a character's design most of the time.
Based on design, most of the time.
Yes, typing. I'm typing over here too. I'm typing.
I'm typing!
I'm typing. We're all typing. Let's all type together.
Intense typing action!
Must type faster. And Mike's over here on this keyboard. He's just like searching and pecking.
Hey, I haven't done that as much lately.
Oh, good.
I can type properly, just not so fast as some people can. You remember in Freakazoid? Click. I'm a bad typist.
It disappeared.
It warped, Limmel, along with all the Grigori's secrets.
The Cardinon were conducting acts of aggression through use of the Grigori. That cannot be condoned.
But... if there were no Grigori, the Cardinon would have evolved normally. They wouldn't have invaded Lemuris. If there were no Grigori...
The Grigori are gone. The Cardinon said it himself, remember? It was their final epiphany.
Yeah, but...
Edgy, nothing like what happened to my home will ever happen again. That's all that matters, Kay.
Limmel... You're right. I guess we actually were able to protect Lemuris this time.
We were. I'm really glad.
Edge, you haven't done a single thing wrong since you took command. I think you should try trusting yourself for a change. Just let yourself be Edge. Good old Edge. Okay?
You've got to be optimistic, right?
Yeah, we do. I'm counting on you guys, alright?
Kay.
Mr. Crow. The friend of whom you were so proud truly is a straight arrow. Being with him and his crew, it makes warmth radiate throughout even my cold steel body.
Lim was trying to draw symbols on the canvas.
So, what else did you do in this episode? episode.
What's up, Bacchus? I just sent a report to EN2 on successfully fulfilling my mission.
Chasing, I'm gonna do.
I am certain my report will eventually reach Mr. Crow's ears, and he will learn of you and your friends. What? You can talk to Crow? It grieves me to say that I cannot. His ship's equipment is sufficient for no more than mere message transmission. I see. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. If he's alive, I'm sure we'll meet him somewhere. You are truly an optimist, Mr. Edge. Anyway, you said Crow was headed for this EN2? What kind of place is it? The home of the Morphus. Your home? Long ago, we departed from our other planet, disappearing into the abyss of space to become the Guardians of the Galaxy.
We're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
It was then that we constructed our base of operations, the artificial planet EN2. Constructed? You mean you built a planet?
Well, sure. Haven't you ever heard of Cybertron?
Of course, EN2 should not be compared to a natural planet. Its dimensions are much closer to those of a space station. Nevertheless, its environment is remarkably similar to nature herself. We believe EN2 makes a fine home. Wow, that sounds incredible. I hope I get a chance to see it. Well, shall we pay a visit then, Mr. Edge? I would like to head for EN2 as soon as possible. Huh? Many mysteries lie before us. The state of the Cardinon, their missing mothership, and the Grigori as well. Ah, if we could find information... And we could find information on all this at EN2, huh? I don't know why I messed up on the rating there. Yeah, I suppose we can't just let any of that go without a word. I've entered a flight path to EN2 into the navigation computer. Now all I need is for your permission as captain, if I may ask your cooperation, Mr. Edge. Roger that, Bacchus. Alright, our next mission is to gather intelligence on EN2. And... I'm not 100% sure, but I think I got a cutscene from... I can't remember if what I'm about to do was in the initial episode we recorded or...
The episode afterwards?
Yeah.
Hola, kids. How you doing?
Well, you know what? Oh, I can't put Bacchus into inventing recipes until he recovers. Ah, well. I think this recording's gone for way long enough.
Yeah. As long as you got everything that was in the original video, that's all we needed to record.
I'm pretty sure that's everything that was in the original video. Now let's hope that this video doesn't go and disappear.
Right.
Well, that'll be it for this particular video. As always, there is a subscription button, and there's the playlist for Star Ocean: The Last Hope in the upper right-hand corner, and then the other playlists in the other corner. I can't remember what playlist I put in here. I think one of them is Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Cool. You're playing two very similar games aesthetic-wise lately.
Yes, I am. Toodles and doodles, well, bye.
Bye.